What makes your heart race faster? The effect of exercise on heart rate. Question: will jogging in place or jumping jacks increase my heart rate more? Literature review. I use Ben Levine's article on the best cardio workout for a healthy heart. I use this online source to get information on how aerobic exercise is beneficial to the cardiovascular system. It explains how cardio exercise gets your heart beating faster. I used the Mayo Clinic staff's article on Get the Most from Your Workouts by Knowing How to Gauge Your Exercise Intensity. This article showed me how to determine a person's target heart rate zone. This article also explains what the percentage is for a person's maximum heart rate in the moderate exercise intensity group and the vigorous exercise intensity group. I used James M. Ripp's book on Preventing and Reversing Heart Disease for Dummies. I use this book because it talks about how doing exercises help your heart and overall health. On page 75 of this book, it gives the definition of exercise. I use the World Book Encyclopedia. I use this encyclopedia to get the definition of heart. It gave me information on what makes up one heartbeat. Experimental information. Hypothesis. If I do jumping jacks, then my heart rate would increase more than jogging in place because when jumping and putting your hands up and opening your legs is more work to do than jogging in place. Independent variable. Types of exercises. Dependent variable. Heart rate BPM. Constants. Clothing, time doing the exercise, how much I eat before the exercise, and where I do the exercise. Materials. Apple Watch, timer, notebook, and pencil. Procedures. Step 1. Get the Apple Watch, timer, notebook, and pencil. Step 2. Get your resting heart rate and write it down. Step 3. Start your timer and start exercising. Step 4. Write down your heart rate after exercising. Step 5. Repeat it all over again. Data analysis. My question was, will jogging in place or jumping jacks increase my heart rate more? I used an Apple Watch to measure my heart rate BPM and wrote it down afterwards. After I was done, I reviewed my notebook and saw that my heart rate was higher with the jumping jacks than jogging in place. The results show that jumping jacks increased my heart rate the most. When doing jumping jacks and by moving your arms and legs at the same time, it increases your heart rate faster than jogging in place. I can confirm now with my information that jumping jacks increase your heart rate than jogging in place. Conclusion. I got my Apple Watch and did the exercises and wrote down the results in a notebook. The purpose of this experiment was to find out which exercise that involved some type of jumping would increase my heart rate the most. The results were that jumping jacks increased my heart rate the most. My hypothesis was right that jumping jacks would increase my heart rate the most. There was no errors. Two things I learned were that jumping jacks increase your heart rate more and how high your heart rate can increase by doing one exercise. Two questions I have for further investigating is how high could my heart rate increase if I did these exercises in a higher room temperature, and if I changed my clothes to long sleeve and pants would change my results.